morning. Love conquers all. I don't know if you can see behind my head. Somewhere out there is a lone surfer. Surfed up pretty good on Lanai yesterday and today. And it's one of the crazy things about this place. When the surfing's awesome, there might be 2 or 3 surfers. And actually, here comes the second one. He's paddling out from the shore. It's a gnarly break here. It breaks on the rocks, so you got to be a really good surfer. So, love conquers all. What am I talking about this morning? I'm talking about a subject that's probably out of my comfort zone. Not probably, it is out of my comfort zone. It's one of those things you talk about because you need to talk about it, because it's a weak muscle for you and you need to exercise it. And I think as we go into 2021, hello Wendy. As we go into 2021, gosh, I can't think of a distinction, a practice, an emotion, a skill, a power any more potent than love to get us through all of this. Like my friend Tom Chenault says, he's probably in his comfort zone, but one of his slogans is love people and then love them some more and then just keep loving them. And so as I think about going through these trying times in the next year, trying political times, trying healthcare times, trying business times, trying to figure out how to navigate life, right? And navigate our friends and our business associates, our colleagues and strangers, how do we navigate? Because we're in a whole new world. And I don't know if it's ever going to be like it used to be, or, right? We're not totally in control of that. So how do we navigate? How about love? How about if you ask yourself the question? This is a question I ask myself. Even though sometimes love's not easy for me, I ask myself, where would I be without love? What would life be like for me without love? What would life be like for me if I didn't have Kimmy's love? And one of the things Kimmy's so powerful at, so good at, is expressing her love, expressing it to her daughter, expressing it to me, expressing it to her family, expressing it to friends, but especially me. She's so good at just vulnerably and honestly telling me how much she loves me and why she loves me. And what's more important than that, right? Yeah. Or how many comments you get on a Facebook post, more important than that? Right? Accolades more important than that? Money more important than that? Whether you can fit in a size 2 pants more important than that? Stacy, yeah, I'm okay. Somebody wants to know if I'm okay. All right, because I'm standing on this cliff here. Whoa, I'm okay. Love, right? So just think about how important it is to you. Think about how it feels when somebody that you care about tells you how much they love you and why they love you. Notice how it feels. Notice how if you have any disagreements or irritations or polarization, right? So maybe you have a friend who's got a totally different political view than you do. Notice how it feels if the friend were just to tell you, hey, we have different opinions, but I love you. Notice how that just makes the difference of opinions okay. It does for me anyway. I don't know about you. Maybe you could drop in the comments one word, and you can't use the word love. What's one word that when somebody that's close to you, special to you, tells you how much they love you, how's that make you feel? One word. Drop it in the comments. For me, it matters. Having people to love me helps me feel like I matter. right? And I think that's what human beings are looking for. We're looking to be seen. We're looking to be heard. We're looking for our spirit, our being, and all of our imperfections and all of our perfections. We're looking for people to see us, see through us, and accept us, and love us. And then for me anyway, that makes me feel like I matter. And once I feel like I matter, well then things I do feel like they matter. Like then I'm empowered to go do something powerful in the world. So you may say, well, I don't have anybody that's going to say that to me. Okay, I get that. I get how you might not have anybody that says that to you. And how might you create the space in the universe, the ripple effect in the universe, for have somebody say that to you? Go say it to someone else. So that's my request of the day. That's what I'm asking you to do today, is tell someone you really care about, or tell someone that you feel like needs it, and tell them in a way that they can hear it. Like, tell them in a way that they can feel it. Tell them in a way that's genuine, that's authentic. Tell them in a way that it gets through their defenses. Maybe it comes with an extended hug, like one of those 30-second hugs. And let them know how much you love them. And what if we did that every day? What if everybody in the world told somebody else, everybody, every day, how much they loved them? Can you imagine how fast this planet would change? How fast, different countries that are polarized against each other would shift. Why? Because we're not hugging governments and telling governments we love them. We're hugging people, and we're telling people we love them. And people are what change the culture of a government and a country, right? So if you ever reached out to if you listen to our government, right, the Iranians, they're horrible, horrible, horrible people. And I'm sure their government is, but their people aren't, right? So what if you hugged an Iranian and told an Iranian how much you loved them? And what if we all did that every day? Do you think we'd be at war with Iran 5 years from now? Of course not. And probably the biggest stripe we need to fix is right here in this country. Because if we keep going opposite directions, pissing each other off as factions, oh my gosh, it's just going to get ugly. And what we all grew to love and nurture and enjoy and cherish about the United States of America is going to become a different country. Like a third world country. That's not going to be so much fun to live in. How can we change that? One person at a time, one hug at a time, one I love you at a time. Practice it. Might be a weak muscle for you. It's a weak muscle for me. Let's practice it. Tom, you can be our leader. You and Kimmy can be our leaders. So if you haven't dropped that word in the comments, drop it in the comments. Somebody tells you they love you and they mean it and you can hear it. How does it make you feel? One word. How does it make you feel? And how do you get something like this to get traction? I don't know. Maybe share this post. What do you think? And I love all of you for paying attention to me. Makes me feel like I matter. Thank you. See you tomorrow.